Hello, everybody. For anyone I am yet to meet, my name is Hannah and I am business development for FranGlobal in the UK. And I'm super excited to be here. Today, we're going to do a get to know the franchisor. And I have the absolute privilege of sitting here today with Sarah Cressal from the Creation Station. So it's so good to see you, Sarah. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely thrilled to be here. Welcome everyone who's watching. Looking forward to a really inspiring next few minutes.
Oh, brilliant. So I'd love to start. Could you tell us about yourself? As is a get to know the franchisor, we're going to obviously ask about the brand, but I'd love to learn a bit more about you.
I did take up the minutes. So I just love doing something that makes a difference. I always have since I was little. When I was little, it was chocolate. I sent a comic to a well-known chocolate factory and they sent me chocolate, and I learned the power of a goal. And I've used that all through my life, really. When I wanted to be adventurous, I've done different things, and I've definitely I like stepping out my comfort zone. It's a bit like a roller coaster. Some people love them, some people hate them. Your palms get hot and sweaty if you don't like it. They do as well if you do like it. And I think that mix of excitement and a bit of adrenaline, I feel that's what really life makes it interesting and exciting. So I'm a bit on that. What can we do? And because we work, I think we spend a third of our adult life working. Why not make that time, impactful? So that, adding a bit of adventure, having a bit of fun, that really summarizes my life. I've got 3 amazing kids. I've got a fabulous husband. I live somewhere I love living, down in Devon. I've got great friends, great colleagues. I work with the most amazing franchise partners. So, one's was just giving me this mug.
Strong change the world.
All of you watching this, and if you're not a woman, you might know one who probably is kids as well. So I'm passionate about what we do. We've got loads more to do. We've been doing Creation Station for 22 years. But I still feel we're just at the beginning of the next phase of growth, because creativity has never been so much more important than it. It's not just about kids, it's about adults' well-being and so many other things. So I'm just very fortunate to have found something that I've been recognized. I'm quite good at doing what I do, but I work with brilliant people who are really great at what they do. So I just feel very fortunate to do something I love.
That's so good. How did you find the brand? Tell us the story around how was the Creation Station created?
Good question. I'd been a catering manager in the city. I did a degree in nutrition, and I'd gone to Africa did some volunteer work out in Zimbabwe for about a year. And while I was there, I was making stuff and doing murals, and somebody said, could you help the local women set up their own arts and crafts businesses? And I was like, wouldn't that be amazing to support other people, mainly women, to run their own creative business? I was like 21 at the time, and I went back to London, changed my career, did lots of other things, and then married my husband, had kids. And when I was pregnant with 3 kids under the age of 3 and a half, and we went to lots of music, we went to lots of gym, but there was nothing creative. And I ended up in a wheelchair for a few years because of hip pregnancy problems. So I went to tons of classes, and sometimes I went and I came away feeling worse as a mum. Everyone was like really friendly and didn't talk to me, or my kids hadn't behaved because they were 3 kids under the age of 4 and they were being playful and just playing with everything. And I thought, well, there must be an experience where we can all grow and enjoy it and not feel like we're being told off for not doing the right thing. And my 3 kids were very different. Ollie would sit quietly next to me. Sam would explore everything, and Josh at the time was obviously just a tiny baby. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be great if each child's unique curiosity could be sparked, and they could create their own journey of learning and discover what interested them, and then develop the skills accordingly. But none of the classes had all of that. And so I started working with the British Franchise Association, educational experts, everything, you know. I was just on an absolute mission of, there isn't anything like this. I think I can do it. And I think I can do it with other people, because you go farther with other people. And so we developed the programs, and it went really well. People were asking me if they could run the business. And I said, well, I'm not ready yet. I want to get it ready before we franchise it. And so 5 years later, we franchised it. That went really well. And then 6 months later, we awarded the second franchise. And over the years, we've had, I think what we're particularly good at Creation Safety, we're very good at listening. We're obviously creative. We like problem solving, but we're very good at listening and seeing where the trends are, where the opportunities are, and running pilots, testing things. So over the years, customers would say, we'd love you to run birthday parties for us. So we did birthday parties. We had children's centres asking us to develop a mum and baby creative children workshop, so that mums and babies could bond and just learn how to play with each other, and get to know each other, because there's an awful lot of pressure on new mums, and the mental health challenges for new mums is still as significant as it's always been. And then we were asked by schools to run an after-school club, and then parents were saying, can you do some holiday camps? And they'd say, we love this, but can we do it without the kids? Can we do it with some Prosecco or gin, or, with our friends? People in retirement homes were asking us to run training programs for them. And we kind of just rolled with the requests and piloted it, learned and improved. And we've never really been in a hurry. We launched in 2002, actually in the room I'm sat in now talking to you, which is quite nice for me. And we've never really been in a hurry, but what we've always wanted to do it really well and learn and keep improving. And to me, it's not about perfect. It's great enough, because tomorrow there'll be a different challenge. There'll be a different opportunity. And so if you spend all of your time just getting something so perfect, well, the train will have gone, There'll be the new trend. There'll be something.
Okay, so thank you so much for sharing that. So you've talked lots about women and creativity. I'd love to hear a bit more about who's your kind of ideal franchisee, or your typical franchisee?
Interesting. It is somebody who is aligned to our core values, fundamentally. Duncan and I, in 2002, wrote down our 6 core values. And one of the things that I'm most proud of is those values still navigate our business. They haven't changed. We've changed the pictures. We've added in adults and different images. But our core values, which are to inspire imagination, nurture creativity, give care, have fun, ensure standards, and one more, which off the top of my head I can't think of.
It'll come back to us in a second.
It's that. I roll them off pretty quick. They are part of our whole being, really. So somebody who wants to run a business that makes a difference is really core to our purpose and our mission. So that is non-negotiable. Also a non-negotiable is you have to be a people person. And you can have the best brand and systems and processes behind, but if you're going to run a class like this, nobody's really going to want to come.
No.
You have to enjoy people, building relationships, being a good listener, not just talking, making people feel special. And in fact, our brand, the logo, is a big hand and a little hand. It's actually my hand and my son Sam when he was 3.5.
That's so good. I didn't know that.
Now his hand's bigger. So people call it the splat, but it's really that the fundamentals of that connection we make with people.
Yeah.
It's not what we make, but it's how we make people feel. And that's what makes the difference.
So if somebody is sat watching this right now, and they are wondering if they're the right type of person, that's fundamentally you're looking for people that care. Do they sit in a typical category? Are they often, obviously I know that you work a lot with women, but you that's not to say you don't want men, but it ultimately is. Do you mostly work with women, with mums, with people that are looking to build flexible businesses around their lifestyles? I mean, I don't want to I'm putting words into your mouth right now, but I'm thinking, like, you know, if you're sat watching a video and you're like, oh, that's me, kind of, what would somebody be thinking?
Yeah, no, really great, Hannah, and you've hit the nail on the head there. And somebody who is looking for a flexible business because it can work around your own family commitments, but also somebody who is looking for maybe they're at a change of career, maybe they've had a corporate career and they've done with answering to someone else. They've had a successful career, they've got all these skills, and they kind of think, well, if everyone else is running their own business, why can't I?
Mm-hmm.
But you want that helpful start and the support and the integrity of, you know, a well-known brand and a well-established brand. Also, somebody who's maybe already got a business in the child education space or child entertainment space and wants to add on another income stream, that can also fit. Certainly in the UK, we have the majority of our franchise partners are women, and they come from teaching, stay-at-home mums. We have lawyers, we have retail managers, banking people, IT consultants. So people who aren't creative.
Walks of life.
Yeah.
People are just looking for something different in their life, to do something that brings them joy, to give back, to add value. So maybe if someone's at a crossroads, or they're looking for something different, or they are looking for something that's just going to bring them joy and take them kind of away from the screen and to do something more, literally more creative and work with their hands, and then pay that forwards. I think, like, in this day and age, it's so important to do something that's great for, I mean, creativity is so good for mental health, making things, doing that, and it's so good for the franchisee, I'm sure, but also so good to pay that forwards to other people as well. Absolutely. So it's a tangible way to do that. Is that right? Would you say that sums it up?
Absolutely. There is time spent in front of a computer while you do your admin, or you're out doing meeting people. No day is ever the same. Sometimes people say to me or the team, I'm not creative, or I've never worked with children. Neither of those things matter. If you've got the alignment and the desire to do something different, we've got all the session plans and the programs and the how-to, and we can support you with over 1,000 activity plans and very structured programs. And also, if you've never worked with children, again, you don't have to worry. We have the training to put that in place and to guide you through those steps.
Is there any prerequisites or qualifications or anything your franchisee particularly needs? Is there something that they need before they join you?
Generally, they need to be able to drive.
Yeah.
And they need to have a proactive and positive attitude.
Okay.
They're the things.
It's learnable.
Our successful franchise partners have those attributes. So we want to make sure anyone who works with us has the whole opportunity to succeed at the level that they want to. So I said that the majority of our franchise partners are female. We do have a number of franchise partners who operate businesses. So we have a leisure centre. They have brought the franchise on to run after-school clubs, holiday camps, and really communicate in the local area to bring people into their venue. We have a charity who's just invested in their second franchise, and they're doing it as part of their fundraising.
Right.
They have a team and they're raising money with all of the activities. I think there's with the children and adults, there's like 15 income streams that operate all year round. So there's a really good range of income streams, and they've got a team that can deliver that.
That's great.
We're also talking to a children's entertainment centre, again, looking to fill in the quiet times outside of the school holidays. When the activity centre is quieter, we're looking at home education, preschool activities, and supporting their business to scale in their downtimes.
Fantastic. How many franchisees do you have?
So in the UK and Canada, we have 62.
Wow, 62, fantastic. Okay, so you've got a really great sized network now. So you're moving into new markets. Why have you chosen India? Or what calls you from India? What are you most excited about?
I went to India in 1990. I jumped on a plane and traveled around for a month. I fell in love with the culture and the people. I've traveled there with my 3 lads and my husband since, and there's just a vibrant energy and a real entrepreneurial spirit to India, as well as the cultural, the colour and the energy and just the joy I certainly felt when I was there. And I just really feel creativity is something that crosses globally. We piloted over in Canada, that went really well. And I just wanted to take what we've got and provide it for more people to really benefit from. And not just our customers, but business owners, women like me who want something a bit more flexible, who want to take control, and also want personal development and growth, and realize their amazing potential. We're there to help. And I thought India was it would be a real privilege to be there. So I'm so thrilled that we're going to
Oh, well, we are so excited to have you, and we're going to launch you. So we're launching the Creation Station at the Delhi show, which is the 18th and 19th of May. Oh, so exciting. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. That was so good to get to know you a little bit better, and I'm sure that's going to really help people that are considering investing and people that are really interested. If you would like to know more, please reach out either via LinkedIn or come and see us at the show. And yes, thank you again. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with, Sarah?
Just to say, I'm going to be at the show with one of our franchise partners. Do come along if you can. Write down your questions. And think about what you want in your next 5 years. And sometimes people don't know. So we say to people who are inquiring in the UK, look at what you've done in the last 5 years, of what you liked and what you didn't like, and work out how you get more of what you really want in your life, and then plan for it. Because we plan more to go shopping. We write a list. Write a list for our next 5 years.
Not our lives. We just wing that one.
So do think about what you want, and then you're just more likely to achieve what you're looking for.
Amazing. Well, we will see you in Delhi.
Now,
it's all about ever evolving, and there's a great saying: it's not the strongest or the fittest that survive, but those that are adaptable to change. And that's so true. I mean, I feel like actually your business epitomizes that.